it's Marie Antoinette here for your Mental Health Monday, and I haven't done a Mental Health Monday for a while from my lounge room. The last one I did was in Egypt, and I've been back for a few days and suffering quite a lot of jet lag, and I'm in this awesome scarf and cold weather gear. I've come from 41. I think the top I think we reached in Aswan was 42 degrees. But it's been really, really cold over there, so I have a bit of a shock coming into the weather that's here, and I've been hearing that it's been a shock to heaps of other people as well. So I've put some questions up in this post this evening about where is there, and how do we know when we get there? And I'm wondering if anyone wants to comment about what I'm talking about. I'm just going to actually put that question out there and see if anyone wants to comment, if they can guess what I'm actually referring to in my post. So I'm going to give it about a minute or so if anyone wants to comment about what I might be alluding to this week for Mental Health Monday. So I hope you're all doing well, and I'm not getting any comments yet, so I don't know whether I should just jump in and tell you what I'm talking about. It's got something to do with perfectionism. Anyone want to comment? I'm not seeing any comments. Let's have a look. No. So I'm just going to go into the topic anyway. So I'm talking about when do we find when we get there. So often perfectionism is something that can be really obvious to most people, but to a lot of people it isn't, and it's usually people who are high achievers, who actually do have a lot of symptoms of mental health stuff to do with depression and anxiety, that are often doing a lot in their life but really overwhelmed a lot of the time because their focus is on achieving and feeling like they want to get somewhere and do something, and they're focused on that. And from the outset, to other people it might seem that they're actually doing really, really well in their lives. And in my practice in counselling in the past, and also with people that come to see me for healing, a lot of the time people have come to me and told me about the different things that they're doing, but they're still not feeling content. And I've often had this in my own life as well. And it's often to do with this hidden perfectionism that is about, and we all seem to do it. We live in a world that's full of commercialism, and I have done a video on this before, but I feel like it's important to repeat. But a lot of the times we have this target and this goal that's somewhere in the future, and it's good to have goals and targets, but if we're feeling like we're not going to be happy until we reach that or until we achieve that, then what happens is even when we do achieve that, we're not feeling content. We're actually looking for another target to be able to feel that contentment or to feel that happiness. And so the solution to all of this is to be content in the now. And it's a fine balance, and I teach and talk to a lot of people in relation to manifesting, and it's a fine balance between being content and happy with what we have in the now, and also having goals and dreams about what we want in the future, and feeling happy about that and feeling happy with progress. So having some key targets or milestones about our success is really important as well. So rather than going, okay, well, when I achieve this, then that's going to be cause for celebration. It could be, at this quarterway mark, I'm going to celebrate this, or at this halfway mark, I'm going to celebrate this. And acknowledging achievements, and a lot of the stuff around not acknowledging achievements has got a lot to do with feelings of low self-worth, feeling not good enough, feeling there's an old adage of that success is always elusive, or and so it's really important for us to also redefine success about what that is, and there is a saying that says progress, not perfection, is really important. So often the other thing that happens with perfectionism is comparing. So when we compare ourselves to others, then we often fall short. There's always going to be somebody else that is higher up on the ladder or lower down the ladder, or at a different milestone in their own life. So the comparison always needs to just come back to us and where we have been and where we're going. Success in relation to other people's life is just self-defeating and comparing it to other people's lives, because other people haven't been through what you've been through. Other people might not have had the same parents, same partners, same life experiences, same traumas. And so a little achievement, what might be seen by someone else as a little achievement, could be a massive achievement for you. So always comparing your own success to your own advancement in what you're doing is really, really important. Now, all these things might sound really basic and really obvious, but I'm hoping that this video is going to serve as a reminder, because I know for me, and I know for other people that I've worked with, this stuff can just creep back into our lives. We might know this stuff. We might know not to compare to others. We might know to give ourselves a little bit of, acknowledgement for our successes in some arenas. And off we go, and off we go, and we might find ourselves feeling a bit depressed and anxious and not knowing what's going on. And we might have fallen back into this pattern of behaviour where near enough isn't good enough, or our successes feel empty. Often people have said to me, and I've experienced this too, where you might feel like you're living your life, but you're watching it from the outside. It's almost like you are watching it through a glass window, or you feel quite detached from your life. And it's often because you may not be giving yourself some acknowledgement around these things. So time with yourself and personal reflection is really important, to be able to monitor the way that you might be moving your way through life. So hopefully this serves as a reminder. I'm happy to be back in Australia, and if anyone in Egypt is watching this, I just want to say hey. Make sure you comment, and if you feel this video could benefit anyone else, please share it with them. And guys, I've got some interesting stuff coming up. You'll probably see it around Instagram, and also on here later on around some courses that are going to be developed. If anyone wants to know anything about my programs or the work that I do, please private message me. And as always, happy Mental Health Monday. Bye.